Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Today we will be painting a winter florals, and for that I will be using this single sheet of paper. This is Artefacto that I cut off from the larger size of the paper and then glue it onto MDF board so it doesn't warp when I start to paint, when I add water to it. Also, I will be using my watercolors. These are sky, earth, and cozy second edition sets. And first I did prewet the entire paper and then just pick up a little bit of the light brown and tap in here and there onto my paper, then mixed in a little bit of the turquoise, sky blue, and tiny bit of dark brown, and then just tap that in onto the paper. I did leave some spots also white because I do want my background to be quite light. Then adding a bit of the, I guess those are the stems for my florals, using the same color, and then I added some circular shapes again for the flowers. Later on when it dries I will be painting on top some of them, and on top some of them I will just, and some of them I will leave as background florals that are blurred. So just adding a couple of grasses, some splatters with the same colors. And also I mixed in a little bit more saturated tone, same colors but a bit more saturated, and painted in the lower part of the flowers while the paint is still wet and paper is still wet so it bleeds. And also adding a few shadows again onto those flowers and the stem. Everything is still wet so it does bleed. I left it to dry fully, and then I'm gonna paint in on top more detailed flowers, and using the same colors I did add that lower part that it's gonna be in the shadow and a little bit darker nearest to the stem, and then just soften the edges. I don't want the harsh edges, so I soften them with my brush and just a clean water. And with this detail brush I'm just adding circular shapes and leaving the white inside for the small florals. Going on top I'm painting lighter, so the darkest part of my flower is going to be nearest to the stem and the lightest is going to be up top. And also adding a little bit of the brown tone to the flowers here and there. And then just beneath the flowers it's going to be a small leaves and a stem, using again the same color, quite saturated, a little bit of the brown to the stem. And in the same way I will be painting all of my flowers. So lower part the darkest, going up it's going to be lighter and lighter. Also same thing for the third one. Adding a little bit of the brown also, and the stem. I decided to add a bit more of the grasses in the lower part and then just soften everything with a little bit more of the paint and just a clean water to create the meadow feel. And just tapping in a little bit more of the paint. And now with the white I will be adding some highlights to my flowers, especially at the top. So you can use a white gouache or white acrylic, white gel pen, whatever you have available. I would also use a Posca pen for this, but this time I decided to use just this white. This is quite opaque white. It is something like a gouache, so it's not really a watercolor. Watercolor would be quite transparent. And a couple of splatters again with the same blue I used, picked up a little bit of the water to create a larger splatters. and some splatters with brown. I also decided to add a couple of leaves to my flowers. Again, using the same colors. And also decided to add a couple of, I think these are gonna look like some blurred flowers also on the meadow. And some white grasses in the lower part. I was just missing a little bit of the white in the lower part, so I've added a couple of white grasses. And with that, we are done. Quite simple and easy. Hope you enjoyed this one. You're gonna give this one a try. If you do like it, please hit the like button, share it, and comment. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. There are many tutorials there, so I'm sure you will find something for yourself. And you know what, guys? Happy New Year's. I wish you a very happy, healthy, and progressive new year. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next year. Bye!